we have animal control, here to give us an updated report on the facility.
Morning. September statistics have our intakes at 82 dogs and 72 cats, our outtakes at 93 dogs and 89 cats. We adopted 46 dogs and 53 cats in September, and our euthanasia was 29 dogs and 36 cats. In the building on September 30th, there were 24 dogs and 17 cats, which is really a relatively low number for us. We were down on animals for some reason for a couple of weeks there. That has now changed. And you'll have to forgive me, I'm not sure what other information you
Still in the process of cleaning, painting, or you already got all that done?
We have approximately 2/3 to 3/4 of the runs painted with the epoxy coating. We are working on basically 2 runs at a time so that we are not tying up runs that we could be putting animals in. So we have all of one side completely done, and we are starting to work on the other side, and we have not quite half of the other side done.
What was your request, little court to consider animals on the rescue list that you submitted here?
Yes, and that was a request from the board that we put that before the magistrates.
I think the agreement with the Humane Society, the city and the county is that our purpose is about animal control, public safety and animal safety of the community. It's not that we're not in the rescue part of that, and that would come underneath the Humane Society's responsibility of the facility, and it's your cost to operate the rescue. I really don't, that's my opinion. I don't know if any other magistrates have say, but I think that's probably what the agreement is reached for animal control and safety and public safety.
If we, excuse me, if we chose to undertake that cost, would we be in any violation of using the facilities for animals from other states and other areas?
And I don't think so, but probably the county attorney and the city attorney might need to review the contract. But
We don't have a contract.
you do with the city.
We did, yes.
And that agreement, I don't think it would, but you need to review that.
Take that issue up.
Yes, okay, thank you.
But the expenses for that part of it would be, kind of
Yes.
Humane Society budget, not animal.
Right, absolutely, okay.
Anybody have any questions for Ms. Austin?
Maybe just one. Ms. Austin, normally, or just what's the, just say the average of what you keep for the dogs and cats down there, just roughly?
We can have, between 36 and say 50 dogs, depending on how they are housed. We have not had that number since I've been there. I'm going to say basically our average is probably between 25 and 35 dogs. Cats, probably we can have up to 40 or more. Usually about 25 to 30 again on the cats.
And I only ask that just to give me a feel for just what the capacity of the shelter is. And if we go bringing in, I'm a dog lover first, let me clarify, I'm truly a dog lover, but if we go, I'm just making a comment that we bring them in from elsewhere, from other states and stuff, we got to make sure, that we're doing what's right for the park community, for sure.
We're here for Henderson County first, yes.
What do you perceive was the turnaround? Because it seemed like a year or 2 or 3 years ago, we were overcrowded and we were doing the shipping
Right.
to the northeast and
Yes.
stuff.
I think a lot of it has been a change in attitude, change in leadership. And the overcrowding was due to a decision not to euthanize, to try to hold animals longer than we probably should have. That's my understanding. I was not there, so that's just what I have been told. We now recognize that holding an animal and changing for an indeterminate amount of time is probably not the kind of thing for it.
You already set monthly meeting, have you changed that, or
I'm sorry.
your monthly meeting, or is that a set monthly?
It is, it's the third Monday of every month.
I'd like to recommend that, that some members go to the shelter and look at it, the cleaning is, painting is really been nice, and a lot of work in there. I was surprised to see it. Very nice, so thanks for checking it out, I will stop by and visit one day.
And wonderful, we'd love to give you a tour.
Thank you.
We thank you for being here today. Well, going further, we opened bids for windows for this courthouse today. And we had a visitor come in this courthouse last week, and actually he's a mayor named Ron Turner, Fort Thomas Highlands. And I think his goal was to tour every county and every courthouse in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. At that particular time, he had visited 80 county courthouses. He left this note here that Henderson is by far the most clean and neatest he had visited, and just said that he was very proud to come in an establishment like that. And I think that thanks goes to Mr. Bill Griffin and his staff for remarkable work and how clean they keep this facility. So, Mr. Griffin, thank you very much. Mr. Harrington, thank you for supplying these. We have to get it done too. And next, Madam Clerk, we have a resolution authorizing coal severance line item projects.
Yes, sir, we do.
While she's getting that, we have the sheriff's report for receipts and disbursements. That's a monthly report. We set that for audit.
I move we accept the sheriff's report for audit.
Motion,
Second.
second. Any discussion? Madam Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Magistrate Putnam,
Aye.
Magistrate Glacier,
Aye.
Magistrate Alexander,
Aye.
Magistrate Todd, Magistrate Wilkerson.
Now we have a resolution. Madam Clerk, would you read that correct, please?
Authorizing resolution for House Bill 1, coal severance line item projects, County of Henderson. A resolution of the County of Henderson, Kentucky. Authorizing the county judge executive to enter into an agreement with the Department for Local Government for the projects listed below to execute any documents which are deemed necessary by GOLD to facilitate these projects and to act as the authorized correspondent for these projects. Whereas the County of Henderson, Kentucky has received the following 2010 Kentucky General Assembly House Bill 1 projects to be administered by the Department for Local Government. AED defibrillators, $35,000. Ogden State Park Garden Retaining Wall, $25,000. Audubon Park Theater, $100,000. Boat ramp on Green River, $20,000. Boat ramp on Ohio River, $20,000. City County Bike Path, $75,000. Community Service Room at Road Department, $40,000. Henderson County Park Bridge, $75,000. Four-star industrial park improvements, $45,000. Outdoor arena open air shelter at the fairgrounds, $60,000. Promote tourism festivals, $20,000. Recycle maintenance shop, $25,000. Samuel Hopkins Historical Cemetery, $75,000. Lighting for boat ramps on Green River, $10,000. LaRue Road Water Line Extension, $42,000. Ruckle Road Number 2 Water Line Replacement Relocation, $36,000. Tillman Bethel Road Water Line Extension, $25,000. Walter Road Line Extension, $33,000. Whereas it is recognized that the projects listed above involve certain obligations and responsibilities upon the county. Now therefore be it resolved
heard the resolution, you've heard the projects. This was from the last legislative session, and Dorsey Ridley and Dr. Watkins, and then Judge Executive Sandy Watkins worked very hard to get these projects on here. And at this time, the motion would stand in order to sign this resolution and send it back to the Department of Local Government.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Thank you. Some of the projects we were already working on, Samuel Hopkins Fiscal Cemetery, jailer and staff, they've done a wonderful job out there cleaning the place up. It's where John James Alden's daughter's buried, Colonel Henderson wife, I think. It's just a lot of these projects on here, we're in the process of getting them done, and you notice the water projects that's left at the bottom are most all of our projects that are left are expensive projects. It's not even cheap ones. They got to drill through under roads and sides of hills. So we continue to work on our water projects, and Henderson County is at 95% county water in our communities. We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Madam Clerk, would you call the roll?
Magistrate Putnam.
Aye.
Magistrate Leisure.
Aye.
Magistrate Alexander.
Aye.
Magistrate Todd.
Aye.
Magistrate Wilkerson.
Aye.
Next, we have a lease from the Henderson City County Airport.
Steve has looked at it.
I have reviewed the lease and it's approved as to form layout.
This is one that's renewable every so many years.
For IWT.
Gentlemen, you've heard the county attorney's recommendation. Motion will stand in order.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
I also add that the city has already approved the same lease as well.
The city commission approved that at their meeting last week. Step 23. Any discussion? Madam Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Magistrate Putnam.
Aye.
Magistrate Leisure.
Aye.
Magistrate Alexander.
Aye.
Magistrate Todd.
Aye.
Magistrate Wilkerson.
Aye.
Okay, next, Brenda, would you present the claims, please? Becky is in leadership counseling training today, and Ms. Brenda Ryder will submit the claims.
These are the bank balances after paying the claims today. It is necessary to transfer $200,000 from the LGEA fund to the road fund, which is a budgeted line item. And currently, funds are around 32%, with the road fund being slightly higher due to the blacktop purchase.
Gentlemen, the claims is in your packet. Anybody had a chance to review them? Is there, anybody have any questions about the claims? No questions, county claims. The motion will stand in order to pay county bills. So moved.
And make the transfer.
And make the monetary transfer.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Magistrate Putnam.
Aye.
Magistrate Leisure.
Aye.
Magistrate Alexander.
Aye.
Magistrate Todd.
Aye.
Magistrate Wilkerson.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.